Hey guys, my name's Mate, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up conversions in Google Analytics and Google Ads with a WordPress website. So in a previous post I spoke about why you should always track your conversions, and in this post I'm going to show you how to actually set them up so that you can actually track them. Now ideally you'll want to track conversions every time someone submits a form, clicks on the phone number, or clicks on the email. Those are the ones I like to track because I believe that'll give you the most accurate picture that you can get as to when a lead is coming in through the website. So first I'm going to show you how to set up the form tracking because it's the easiest one, and then I'm going to cover how to set up the phone number and the email as well, so when someone clicks a phone number or an email, which is a little bit more technical. However, with the use of a plugin on WordPress and so on, we'll be able to do it, so I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Now if you are using a WordPress website, then all of this should be pretty easy. If you're not using a WordPress website, then part of this video is still going to apply to you because I'm going to show you how to set it all up in the Google Analytics side. So you're just going to have to find out how to set all this up in whatever particular format you're going to use, and I'll do my best to cover that as we go along. So the easiest way to track when the contact form is submitted is to make it redirect to a thank you page when somebody submits the form. So what you want to do is go ahead and make a thank you page for your website that has its own specific URL. So I'll give you an example of that on my website. So this is my thank you page, and as you can see, it's got dominatemarketing.io/thank-you. Now that particular URL we're going to need in order to be able to track these form submits, so that's quite important. So make sure that it's got the specific URL. And then on the page itself, you can just put something generic, thank you for contacting us. You can be a little bit more interesting and personalized with it if you want. That's totally up to you. What's important for this guide is to have that specific URL. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to set the form up to when someone submits the form, it's going to send them to this page, and you're not going to be able to get to this page any other way. And so that's going to tell us when somebody has submitted the form because they're on this page. That's basically how that works. Once you've made that page, we now need to make the form redirect to this page so that we can actually track it. So with most forms, there's usually an option in the settings where you can set it to redirect to a specific page. Now obviously I can't show you every single form and how to do that, and especially if you have a different website platform that's not WordPress. But what you can do is either search your website platform or the type of form you're using, for example WP forms, whatever form you might be using on WordPress, search that on Google or whatever search engine you want to use, and just search something like WP forms how to redirect to thank you page. Something along those lines, and you'll usually find a guide for practically everything because pretty much everything has been covered these days. Now, if you're using Contact Form 7 on WordPress, which is quite a popular contact form plugin, you're going to need to install a specific plugin to actually redirect the form once someone's submitted. So here's how you do that. So what you want to do is go to your plugin section in WordPress and then click Add New. And then you want to search for Contact Form 7 Redirect. You can see I've already got it there. And I like to use this one here, Redirection for Contact Form 7. I've been using this one for a long time and it works really well. So you would just press Install, like it has here, Install Now. And then once it installs, that'll turn into a blue button that says Activate. Now mine's already active, that's why I can't click it, but that's what you would do on your end. And then you would install this plugin. So once that's installed, then you want to go to the Contact Form 7. So you click Contact. And now you want to select the form that you're setting up. So in this case, I'll do the homepage form. And then you want to click Actions here. Now this tab gets added because of the redirect plugin. So you can click that, and now you can add a new action. So I'll just show you what that looks like. So this is what you will see if you've added none. So you want to click Add Action, select the redirect, and click it. And now you can add the redirection. So click on this. You can change the title. So I like to name it Thank You Page Redirect. And then select the page you want to redirect to. So thank you. Otherwise, you can also do custom URL if you prefer to put it in manually. And then you click Save. And that's it. Now the redirect has been set up. Go and test your form. So actually go on the website, fill out the form, and see if it does take you to the thank you page. And if it does, then you're ready for the next step. And here's how to set that up as a conversion in Google Analytics. So you want to go to your Google Analytics account, and then you want to click Admin. Now I'm going to do it in Universal Analytics because I still prefer using that. But in the future, once this has been stopped by Google and you have to do a GA4 account, that's going to be slightly different. But I'm going to show you how to do it in Universal Analytics for this video. So you go to Admin, and then you have Goals here. So click on Goals, and now you go New Goal. So now you want to click Custom and then hit Continue. And then here I like to say Form Submit so that I know that that's the form submission. And then in this case, you can click Destination and click Continue. Now what you want to do is take the URL. So in my case, it's /thankyou, and you want to copy that section and put it in here. Now I like to do begins with, just in case there's a slash or no slash, so this will make sure you get both of them. And then you can click verify this goal. Now it's probably going to show 0, yep, which is normal. Don't worry about that, just hit save. And now that's it, the goal is set up. So now what you can do is go on the left side and click real time and then conversions. And what you can do is test this out to see if it's actually working. So you can either go and submit the form and have it forward you to the thank you page, or you can just load up the thank you page and see if it detects it. So I'm going to do that for the purpose of this video. So I'll show you in a second. Okay, so right now it's showing that nobody's on the website because I'm not. I'm going to have to go on a different browser. So I'm going to open the new browser and I'm going to hit thank you and see if it detects it. Okay, so now we should show up here as an active user in a second, and it should show up as one goal finished as well. Yeah, and you can see here it's just triggered it. So you go one active user and one form submit because it loaded the thank you page. So that's it. As long as it's doing this, it means it's now counting it properly. And now whenever somebody submits the form and gets taken to this thank you page, it's going to show up here. So just make sure that the form is actually forwarding to the thank you page. Make sure this is triggering here and you're good to go. So now that you've done all that, you want to link your Google Analytics and your Google Ads accounts so that you can actually import that goal into Google Ads, and that'll allow you to set up your campaign to optimize for that goal. So what you want to do is log into your Google Ads account, and once you're in your account, click Tools and Settings, and then click Linked Accounts. Now you want to go down to Google Analytics UA and hit Details, and now you want to find your Google Analytics property here. Now likelihood is that you'll only have one. I'm managing quite a few, so you can see quite a list here, but in your case you'll probably only have one. So just find the one, make sure it's correct. In my case, it's going to be this one. And then you just click link, select that, select import site metrics, and hit save. And now it should be successfully linked. So if you reload the page, you should be able to see it now. And as you can see on mine, it says it's linked. So now you'll be able to import the goals. So you might have to wait a couple of hours for it to actually link itself properly in order to import the goals. So if you don't see the goals in the conversion section, then don't worry about it. Just come back tomorrow and you'll do it. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. To import the conversions from Google Analytics into your Google Ads account, what you want to do is go to Tools and Settings and then hit Conversions. And then here you'll see this page, and what you want to do is press New Conversion Action, click Import here on the right, select Google Analytics UA, hit Continue, and now you should see the 2 or however many goals you've set up in Google Analytics. You'll see them here, so you just click them both, or whichever ones you want to import, and then you hit Import and Continue. And that's it. Now these are brought into your Google Ads account. So now you can hit done, and basically what will happen now is they'll show up here, and now when you make a Google Ads campaign, you can set it to maximize for conversions, and it's going to maximize for these conversions. So then basically that means it's optimizing for whenever somebody completes one of these conversions. So that's how you do that. So now that we've done all that, I'm going to show you how to set up tracking on the actual phone numbers and emails so that if somebody clicks one of those, it's going to show up as a conversion as well. So this is a little bit more technical. However, there's a plugin in WordPress that makes this pretty easy, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you want to do is open up your WordPress admin panel. So log into the admin panel. And once you're in there, you want to go down on the left side and click plugins. And then hit add new. And now we want to search for the plugin. So the plugin I like to use is called WP Analytics Events. So if you type that in, you'll find it. And it's this one here. You can see this icon. So this is the one you need. You want to hit activate. Yours will probably say install now and then activate. So that's what you want to press. Once you've done that, it'll be installed. And now you want to select it here from the left side. You can see the WPGA events, just click that. And now you want to hit click tracking. So now you hit add new click event and you'll get this pop up. Now here's how I like to set it up. So let's assume that we're doing the emails in this case. What you want to do is select email. So if you're doing the phone number, it would be the same process. You would just do the phone here. But I'm going to go email. Make sure you select the type as class. And now in here, you just put email, and then here I like to put click, and then non-interaction is false. So you just set this up. So if you're going to follow me step by step, just do this exactly the same as you can see here, and then click add click event. And so basically what this has done is when you add the class type of email anywhere on your website and then you click on it, it's going to send this event to Google Analytics. So what you want to do now is go to where your email is and then add this as a class. So in my case, because it's in my footer, I'm going to open the footer editor. And I'm going to hit edit with Elementor to open it with the Elementor page builder that I'm using for my website. And now you want to find the email link. So in my case, I've got it on the envelope icon and on the text. So either way will work. And now what you want to do is hit advanced. And then here under CSS classes, you want to add email. So I've already got it there, but let's say, for example, yours would look like this. You just want to type in email. Now make sure it's exactly the same. So if you've got a capital letter at the beginning, like I had, make sure you have a capital letter here as well. You want it to be identical, because if you change the uppercase or lowercase of the letters or something else, it's not going to work, or it might not work. So make sure it's exactly the same and then hit update. Alright, so now once that's done, what you want to do is go into analytics. And if you want to test this before you add it as a goal, what you can do is go to real time and go to events. And you can actually test whether it's sending the event before you've even made it as a goal so that you know that it's working. So right now we've got 0 users, so I'm just going to open a new website, a new browser, sorry, and I'm going to open my website. I'm going to scroll down and I'm just going to click the email. And now you should see this pop up as a 1 and trigger a conversion. And as you can see there, that's exactly what's happened. You can see it's email, click, it's triggered 1, so the event is working. So now what you want to do is you want to click this admin gear icon here to go into the admin settings, and then go here to goals on the right. And here's where you want to set this up. So I've already set it up, but in your case, I'm just going to walk you through it again, and then I'll just hit cancel. So you want to hit new goal, and then you want to press custom and hit continue. And now I like to call this email click, as you can see, and make sure you select event down here. Hit continue. Now you want to add exactly what you inputted earlier. So now would be email and under category, and under action is click. And again, make sure you've selected the uppercase letter. If you have uppercase letters in the plugin, you want to make it exactly the same, no matter what it is. And then on this side, I like to just put begins with. Just in case, basically what that means is equal to, means this has to be identical, but begins with means if, for example, you put clicked, it would still trigger it. So I just like to do that just to be safe. It should still work if everything's identical as equal to, but I like to do it this way. And now you can click verify this goal, but a lot of the time it'll show up as 0%, so don't worry if it does. You can hit it anyway, so you can see there's 0%, even though you just saw that it worked in my end, and then you would hit save. Now I'm gonna hit cancel because again, I already set it up, I don't wanna have it twice, but you would hit save. I'm gonna hit cancel, and just cancel this whole process. And now once you've set it up, you'll see it here, it'll say email click, as you have here. Now let's go to real time and go to conversions, and we're going to test if it's actually working. So now we're here. You shouldn't see this yet. This is from me earlier, but what you want to do is now go back to your website and then click it again. And if you've set this up correctly, it should trigger here. And as you can see there, it's just fired. So once that's happened, you know that it's working and this has been set up. So now if you want to track phone number as well, you can go through this exact same process and just change email for phone and then set it up exactly the same, and then you'll have phone number in here as well. So that's it. Now you're tracking whenever someone clicks the email link and whenever someone submits the form. And if you've gone through and added the phone number, then you're doing that as well. So just make sure that you've added that to every single email instance all over your website, whether it's in the header, footer, all the other places. Same thing with the phone number, add it to all of them, make sure it's got the class, and then you'll be tracking anytime someone clicks any of the phone numbers or any of the emails, and you'll have a pretty good idea of when a lead has come in. And now you'll also, as I showed you earlier, be able to import all of these into Google Ads, and then you can set your Google Ads to maximize for conversions, optimizing for when people take actions on your website, which is going to help you get much better results from your Google Ads because it's going to increase the amount of leads you get for lower prices. So this is how you track your leads through the website, and you'll get really good results by doing it this way. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about any of that, just let me know. Thanks.